Maturity is when you realize your mornings define your life. It's the quiet understanding that how you begin your day sets the foundation for everything that follows. Weak mornings create weak lives. This isn't an exaggeration. It is a fundamental truth. A day started in haste, distraction, and lethargy can only lead to a life of mediocrity and regret. The world is filled with people who stumble out of bed already defeated, their potential for the day extinguished before the sun has fully risen. They are prisoners of their own poor habits, wondering why success and fulfillment always seem just out of reach. True adulthood, true maturity, is not about age. It is about taking radical responsibility for your own state of being. It's the moment you stop blaming external circumstances and acknowledge that the power to shape your reality begins with how you greet the dawn. Most people wake up already tired. They are physically present but mentally absent, their minds immediately consumed by the digital noise of notifications, emails, and the endless scroll of social media. They begin their day in a reactive state, their attention fractured and their energy depleted before they have even taken a single conscious breath. This is the default setting for the average person, a life lived on autopilot. Your morning routine, or lack thereof, is not just a series of actions. It is the architect of your mindset for the next 16 hours. It dictates your level of focus, your emotional resilience, and your capacity for deep work. A chaotic morning breeds a chaotic mind. A disciplined morning cultivates a focused, powerful, and deliberate mind. This is the first battle of the day, and most people surrender without a fight. Discipline is built long before motivation ever arrives. Motivation is a fleeting emotion, an unreliable guest that shows up unannounced and leaves without warning. Discipline, however, is a commitment. It is the conscious choice to do what is necessary, regardless of how you feel. The mature individual does not wait for inspiration to strike. They create it through action. The foundation of this discipline is built in the quiet early hours of the day. It begins with a simple yet profoundly difficult act. Stop using your phone first thing in the morning. Your phone is a gateway to the world's demands, a portal of distraction that immediately pulls you out of your own center. By leaving it untouched, you are making a powerful statement. You are declaring that your own thoughts, your own priorities, and your own peace come first. In the space you create by avoiding your phone, you will find something invaluable: silence and solitude. In a world that is constantly screaming for your attention, silence is a radical act. It is in these moments of quiet contemplation that you can finally hear your own thoughts. You can connect with your own intentions and plan your day with clarity and purpose, rather than reacting to the agendas of others. This is where mental clarity is born. It is the soil from which all great achievements grow. But clarity alone is not enough. You must build on this foundation with action. You must do hard things early. This could be a difficult workout, tackling your most challenging task, or simply taking a cold shower. By confronting discomfort willingly, you are forging self-respect. You are teaching yourself, on a primal level, that you are not a slave to comfort. You are a person who can endure, who can push through resistance, and who is capable of doing what others will not. Consistency will always matter more than intensity. The allure of the grand, dramatic gesture is strong, but it is ultimately a trap. It is not the one heroic workout that transforms your body, nor the single day of intense focus that builds an empire. It is the small, seemingly insignificant habits, performed day after day, week after week, that create monumental change. The person who works out for 30 minutes every day will always surpass the person who trains for 3 hours once a week and then quits. The power lies in the rhythm, in the relentless and unwavering commitment to the process. This daily practice is what builds momentum. Energy is not a finite resource that you wake up with. It is created through action, not preserved through comfort. The more you move, the more you accomplish, the more energy you generate. Motion creates emotion. Action creates inspiration. Lying in bed, seeking a few more moments of comfort, does not conserve energy. It drains it. It trains your body and mind to prefer a state of inertia. Successful people understand this principle implicitly. They are ruthless protectors of their mornings. They know that this sacred time is the single greatest leverage point they have for shaping their day and, by extension, their lives. They do not leave their mornings to chance. They have a structured, non-negotiable routine that is designed to optimize their physical, mental, and emotional state. They build a fortress around these early hours, defending them from the intrusions of the outside world. They understand a profound truth. Comfort in the morning inevitably leads to regret at night. The temporary pleasure of the snooze button or the mindless scroll is paid for with the currency of unfulfilled potential, missed opportunities, and the gnawing feeling of a day wasted. The pain of discipline is measured in ounces. The pain of regret is measured in tons. Real growth begins only when the excuses end. For as long as you blame your circumstances, your genetics, your lack of time, or your past, you will remain stagnant. You will remain a victim. Maturity is the final and complete abandonment of all excuses. It is the recognition that your current reality is the sum total of your past choices and habits, and if your habits created this reality, then new habits can create a new one. Your morning habits are not just tasks to be completed, they are the building blocks of your identity. Each time you choose to wake up early, to exercise, to read, to meditate, you are casting a vote for the person you want to become. You are not just doing a morning routine. You are becoming a disciplined person. You are becoming a focused person. You are becoming a person who keeps their promises to themselves. These small, daily habits compound into massive, life-altering change. It is the principle of compound interest applied to personal development. A 1% improvement each day seems negligible in the moment, but over the course of a year, that small, consistent effort results in an exponential transformation. This is how the ordinary become extraordinary. It is not through some secret formula or stroke of luck. It is through the relentless application of simple, positive habits, compounded over time. The tragedy is that most people already know what to do. They know they should wake up earlier. They know they should exercise. They know they should read more and scroll less. The knowledge is not the problem. The gap is between knowing and doing, and in that gap lies the chasm between an average life and a great one. Maturity is the consistent choice of long-term progress over short-term pleasure. It is the ability to delay gratification. It is choosing the discomfort of a workout over the comfort of the couch. It is choosing the focus required for deep work over the easy distraction of your phone. It is choosing the person you want to be in 5 years over the person your lazy impulses want you to be right now. Every single day presents you with this choice, and the battle is won or lost in those first few hours. Your future is not a distant, abstract concept. It is being forged, right now, in the crucible of your daily routine. The person you will be in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, is a direct consequence of the habits you practice today. Look at your morning routine, and you will see a preview of your future. Discipline in the morning builds freedom later. The structure and effort you invest at the start of the day create the time, energy, and mental space to enjoy the rest of your day with a sense of accomplishment and peace. The opposite is also true. A lack of discipline in the morning creates a prison of catch-up, stress, and reactivity for the rest of the day. Your weak habits are the invisible chains that keep you average. They are the comfortable routines that ensure you never rise above mediocrity. They feel safe, familiar, and easy, but they are slowly, silently, and surely eroding your potential. To change your life, you must first change your mornings. Take responsibility, build discipline, choose progress over pleasure. Your future self is counting on it.